Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P-Farm. Thinking right out here in the lab. You know what I do. Back in the book, we meditate and we trying to get our minds right. If you don't know how to control this thing here, you're going to have problems. So my job is to help you do just that. So you can think right. Right thinking meaning controlling one's mind. So let's go. I got a good lesson for you today. Rightism, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's a message in my stories for life. I give you life lessons. You tune in and receive them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking way of life through mental and spiritual discipline, practice daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. See where we're going with this? Let's get it together. So I ask the question, do you know you? You will when I get through. Pay attention, do what I gotta tell you to. You'll be fine. It's rhetorical, but if you don't have to answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do. For you. I appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm your spiritual alarm clock, here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself, and two, my be true. I'm going to show you 3 different styles. We're going to talk about right thinkers. Let's talk about, first of all, how to master. Oh, that ain't my lesson. This is the 3 states of mind. Whoa, I got this mixed up. Okay. I'm going to show you the difference between the 3 states of mind. A fettered mind, which blocks you from your spiritual self. This is the first diagram. This is you. These are the qualities of a fettered mind. The spirit can't connect with you with these things going on. We're going to talk about that. And then once we handle that, we get to what we call the purified mind. You see, now with the purified mind, that line goes straight to the Supreme Spirit, okay? God, with these qualifications. I'm going to break them down for you. And this is the end result. You'll never see me sitting in this position, okay? That's the lotus position. But this is when you transcend your individual ego mind to become one what? With your cosmic mind, aka God. Meditation is the way to get you to God for yourself, to communicate. You can't get that in church. You had to sit down, still yourself, and put in some mental work. So let me talk about this whole idea of how to control the mind so you can become a right thinker too. With what? Mind control. If the mind controls the body will have to acquiesce. George tell you, free the mind and ask and follow. Let me show you how to free your mind. But let me tell you what's complicating you from freeing your mind. And you'll see here in the box, the connection is broken. There's no connection. You'll see as we go along. This is the person who, if you had these qualities, if you had these things, when I was ignorant, watch this. I can prove it to you. First of all, let's talk about the fettered mind, the connection between the Supreme Spirit, God, to the individual mind when it's fettered. A fettered mind is full of ignorance. It's delusional. It's caused by its own egoism and the desires of the flesh and material things. And when it don't get its way, it gets angry. Now, these are all qualities. I'm putting them out there so you can see which one match you. Okay, this is a comparison. Watch this. Anger. From the anger, when they hate. When love turns to hate, when love goes the opposite, it turns to hate. Most egoistic people, once they start loving you, they will hate you. And because the ego or the flesh can never be satisfied, you have this need for greed. You want more and more. Whatever it is, you want more of it. That's just greed. You're never going to be satisfied. And the ultimate, jealousy. The ego, driven by jealousy, killed his brother. That's a powerful thing. These qualities can make you do a lot of bad things. Okay, I keep using them as an example why we did those things. And this is pretty much the kind of person I was. It's like the horoscope. This is the same thing. These are qualities of a person who is ignorant, egotistical, and all they want is things for themselves. We know people like that. And if you don't, go get the mirror and take a good look at yourself. Let's talk about the fetters. First of all, what's a fetter? A fetter is a self-imposed problem that you cause for yourself due to what? Your ignorance. If you know right from wrong, and you do what's wrong, you already know the consequences. But when you do what's right, you get the benefit. So we know that. A fetter is when you don't know what you're doing. Pretty much. And you're going to do it, and you got to be what? Responsible for it. Well, I didn't know. That's not an excuse. And I told my son, the next time and ever you do anything in life and don't know, I'm going to whoop your ass. At least know why you're doing it. I deal with that, but I can't deal with it. I don't know. I see parents ask kids, Johnny, why you do that? I don't know. Bam, I'm out. Find out and don't do it again until you know. Well, that's abuse. No, that's a life lesson he just learned. Know what the hell you're doing. You do it early, you ain't got to worry about that. You can't get a 16-year-old kid to acquiesce to something you should have done at 6. A little late. That's bad parenting. But a fettered mind is a mind that will just act out and do and say anything they want. No control. Next thing. The fetters is what cloud one's mind. Again, you ain't thinking right. You ain't thinking rational, logical. You just acting. Animals do that. That's called a beastly nature. When the fetters cloud your mind of your higher vision, you ain't thought twice about God. You ain't thought twice about doing what's right. You just doing you. Perfect example. Okay? And you know what they call higher vision. Third eye. Your intellect is dull as a butter knife when it comes to rationality and reality. Why? You in the delusional world of your own delusions of grandeur. I'm the man. It's all about me. Been there, done that too. Then I fit the bill. Just like I fit the Capricorn characteristics. The same thing here. They reading you with qualities. That if you had these qualities, this is the kind of person you are. I'm not ragging on nobody. I'm just bringing it to you. If this is you take a good look at your damn self. It used to be me. I can tell you that. That was one time. Calm down. I get adamant. But this is reality that you have to use this. And because you're delusional, you are mentally weak, you are spiritually ignorant, and you're emotionally out of control. You have no control over your mind. You have a perverted Persian. You're no control. You're emotionally out of control. There's no control over one's mind. And this is what prevents you from seeing what? Beyond your meager, ignorant, individual self. Me, I, that's it. You ain't calling on God. You ain't depending on God. It's all about you. That's ignorant. And that's the ego. Why? It edged God out of his life. It ain't even in the mindset. You better be the devil. I call him Darth Vader. The Jedi, the Star Wars. That's me and my dad. I'm Luke Skywalker. Why? Man, I'll follow this guy. So I'm not going down that road. So now we become arch enemies. But in the spiritual concept, why? I'm not doing the things you do. I'm not dark. I'm not a bad guy. At heart. He wasn't either. And at the end, what? Everybody wants to give it at the end. You too late. You can't make a deathbed confession, think you'll get into heaven. It don't work that way. Stop watching the damn movies and live real life. Okay? Be responsible for your action because you will be. That ain't no movie. You had fun. You did you. Oh, that was good. Now it's time to pay the piper. Oh, they ain't done dancing yet. Oh, the music is over. Your dance is done. So move on. That's my concept. Again, I can use actual people and proof to prove that concept. And all you got is your mortal existence. You're ignorant of your higher self and you will die. This mindset is a fog of what misguided thoughts, misunderstood views, and feelings which blocks the vision of their higher self. I can't say it no better. And that's just a fact. Well, I've seen it. I've experienced it. I know that about what? A fettered mind, an ignorant person, an egotistical person who have bad qualities, who didn't mean nobody no good but himself. Simple fact. Moving on. I use that as a teaching tool. Loved him, still do. But he was who he was. So I can tell you about him. Moving on. That's my old man. This is me. Not yet. This is me the changing. Why? I made a difference. I made a change in my concept. Look at that. A purified mind. I gave you the Maya philosophy to purify your heart with actions and deeds. Now I'm showing you how to think, right? Why? The mind got to be in the same place with the heart. They got to be on the same page. Remember? Heart, mind, coherence. And a purified mind is how you purify the heart. By purifying the mind by good and righteous thoughts, followed by the action. Let's talk about a purified mind. And you'll see here, the arrow is going straight from you to the spirit, right? Other one, fettered mind, the box blocked it. Okay, see the separation? Here, you get contact if you do these things. That's the next point right here. So a purified mind is the mind that's for what is contentment. I'm happy with myself. Just did a lesson for you. Happy to be what? Happy with myself. You can't get no more content than that. Okay, I'm living my life on my terms. I'm comfortable doing just that, even in the rough times. Why? Because when the rough times are going, then it gets smooth, and then it feels good to just ride the wave, so to speak. That's when life is going in your direction now. It's pretty much good for you. It got rough, okay, but you maintain. That's my point. That's being content. Detachment. I'll be in the gym every day, and I watch other TVs. Man, there's too much nonsense going on in the world. I ain't got time for none of that. So I detach from all of that. Politics, religion, wars. Man, that ain't got nothing to do with me. Not a damn thing to do with me. They don't see me. They don't count me. So why should I concern myself with them? And if more people understand that, that's a waste of time. That idiot box, my grandmother called it, man, oh man, oh man. I look at it every day. I outside. I don't watch TV at home. I ain't got TV in my bedroom. I ain't got TV in my office. Why? I don't need that nonsense. Trust me. That's my concept. Moving on. All right. If it's not educational, YouTube, I can get education, information. That's what I do. Other stuff, I got no use for that. Sitcoms, I ain't got time for that nonsense. Excuse me, but that's just me. Moving on. But a purified mind. You're accessible to your higher self because you're doing the things that you need to do to make that connection possible when you have peace and intestinal fortitude. I haven't heard that word in fortitude. Chutzpah, matzah, balls, whatever, kahunas. We don't have that. That's the fight. That's the fortitude. You have to be willing to fight for something. Sorry about that. Yeah, I get excited. But intestinal fortitude, integrity, self-pride, respect, those are words that we grew up on, the quality that you have to give to your child. Parents, this is what we give to our children. That's what I gave mine. That's where I got mine from. School didn't teach me those things. Sorry. Well, you all round up today. Calm down. Righteousness, my favorite. That don't mean running around holier than thou. Just treat people right, be polite, and you'll be fine. You ain't got to bend over backwards and kiss somebody's butt. No, just be respectful and cordial, and that's good enough. Help those in need. Leave those who in greed alone. Why? I know the difference between the two. That's, again, my discernment is sharp as a tack when it comes to BS. My signs say that. Capricorn got a sixth sense of BS. Okay, don't try to BS me. Don't, you just piss me off. And through all of that, you will obtain my next lesson. What is it? Oh, yeah. How knowledge, learn, and live leads to my favorite, wisdom. Now you know what you're talking about when you're talking about what you're talking about. From what? Experience. You can add it to it, but it's the fact what you said is true. All you got to do is present it in a manner where somebody want to hear and understand it. That's it. That's called teaching. Excuse me. My wisdom is I know me. Well, do you know you? All that what else I know other than myself don't mean a damn thing. Just understand the fact that judgment day, all they're going to want to know is, do you know you? How did you live? They ain't going to ask you, did you get a PhD? Did you have the GPA? All that nonsense, useless information. Oh, you have to show off. That means nothing. Trust me. Okay. Through daily practice of right thinking philosophy, which is we call mystical spiritual disciplines, your mind is being purified by what? Good, right thoughts. That's mental calmness. And when you are thinking right, you are able now to what? The mind is calm. So through this calm, your spiritual sensitivity is able to grow. Your understanding and higher self will become discovered by you from what? Experience of your own, by the action that you perform. And when you do good deeds, and it's backed up by good luck, a blessing, and you realize, if I do good deeds, good things happen. Again, like a bobblehead dog. Yeah. So once you know that, you should not be victim of, well, I didn't know. You know right from wrong. You do what's right, you're rewarded. You do wrong, you get punished. It's always been that way. Moving on. As we get older, we get more deceitful, more sneaky, so we think we get in the way. That's what karma's for. Hold you accountable for those actions, okay? So if you want to be sneaky, you could, but you be paying for it. And when you discover your higher self, in much the same way as what? Like the Wizard of Oz, they got the eyeglass. Ain't no way in hell I can have my eyeglasses on and not know I got them on. But they use that example. I don't like that example, so I'm going to give you mine from this one. The Wizard of Oz. Everybody was in need of something that they thought they didn't have. To go to the wizard who's going to give it to them. The wizard going to grant me this. Okay. They get there. What the wizard tell them? You had it in your time. Oh! That's like me finding out I'm a spiritual philosopher. It was there the whole time. But I can't have my glasses up here and not know they're up there. No, that don't work. That analogy don't work. So I just use my own. But it's like you find that out that it's in you all the time. They're always was there, but your mental ignorance distracted you, and your agitated mind blocked your perception of your own self, not knowing yourself. See, with knowledge of self, you would have to worry about what you're lacking. You would know what you're lacking, and you will work on what? Improving it. Knowledge is lacking, get intelligence. Muscles lacking, go to the gym. Come on, man. So, your mind has to become like a thin mist through which an enlightened mind, right thinkers, human beings, we see spirit in all things. I've got so nature conscious, a lot of stuff I just don't do no more. That's just becoming aware of your environment. That's becoming aware of other things. That's a good thing, okay? Now, watch this. We just saw around with that one. We seen the box. Now, this is the goal for all right thinkers. I'm taking it home. This is us right here. I'll never be in that position, but you see, the individual ego mind will acquiesce if you put it in check. It will work for you once you put it in position to know who's the boss. If it thinks it's the boss, when it realizes, I ain't really the boss, okay, I go to work. I do my best job. I'm a team player. Individual, I'm on my own. I'm good. But I know how to play my role on the team. Just do your role. If you got me on your team, I'm doing this. That's all I'm doing. Understand that? So moving on. Yeah. When a person does something, let them do what they do. I'm comfortable doing what I do. Don't ask me to do nothing else. Why? I won't be comfortable. And that's going to be fun for me. I like to be comfortable when I'm doing what I do, when I'm enlightening and teaching you. I'm taking it home right here. I just showed you the sign of the arrow. You got the arrow now, up and down. It's connected as one. Your whole goal is to what? Connect your individual ego mind, yourself, with what? Your spiritual conscious mind, your spirit, God. Becoming conscious of the spirit that you are, God, that's inside what? Your heart. The mind got to figure that out. And once that connection is made, it's called the heart-mind coherence. Watch this. The objective of all right thinking philosophy, aka the yoga discipline that we practice, is to purify one's mind. So what? So that now it can achieve whatever it perceives and reach the transcendental vision through what? Daily meditation and rigorous practice of the philosophy. I've been doing it for years. I can tell you it worked. That's why I'm so adamant about this lesson here, because I remember reading this. I remember studying this 15 years ago. But I also lived it. So now it's like, I remember this like yesterday. And it's fun now because learning it, you're excited about you learning it. And when you live it, now I get a chance to teach it. It's more fun now. Why? Somebody else can get the benefit of that pleasure of what? Going from one thing to the next. That's the beauty part about transforming oneself, reaching the next level spiritually and consciously. Thinking, right thinking is a must. Taking it home. My whole goal, my object for all my right thinkers is to what? Learn to meditate. Meditation is the unite what? The goal of meditation is to unite you, your individual mind, which is the ego mind, is yours, and the ego's there. It ain't going nowhere. But once it understands its place, its role, not as the leader, but as a servant, be the best servant you ever had. Trust me. That's why he's doing fighting off Apophis, okay? That's the ego. It's a bad man once put in position to do what it does. That's it. Your ego, your individual mind, has to connect with what we call your cosmic mind. The cosmic mind is from the heart. It can't lie. It can't be wrong. Once you realize that, you're good to go. Let your conscience be your guide. The conscious spelled conscience, the heart conscious mind. That's the cosmic mind. Watch this. When you have the mortal, when your cosmic mind connects in the mortal with the eternal, matter, physical, with spirit, that's becoming one. Your individual spirit, your individual mind connects with what? The universal mind. That's called becoming one with God, aka, my phrase, know thyself. When you know thyself, you are good to go. You done made the connection. You done pushed through, passed out the matrix, broke the cycle, all those things that they said, you've done it. But you do that with what? Knowledge, practicing, living it, and manifesting it for yourself. That's the lesson. I hope you enjoyed it. More so, I hope you live it, practice it, and get the same result. In closing, right thinkers, may you all live to be 100. Me, 100 miles a day. So I know that my right thinkers who starting to realize the mind-heart combination is the best way to go have died. Okay, I'll be right back. Oh, I'm not done. We about to get into my favorite, integral, okay, yoga. I'll be right back.